Salakia. But yep, anyway, so like I was saying, you know, the Lord is gonna avenge us on these wicked ass people, man, these demons out here, man. Because that last guy that was actually that's actually getting chemotherapy or whatever, or he's suffering from cancer, I actually did put curses on him. I actually did pray against, I sent up prayers on him, I said it that way. Because he was just becoming a vexation and a nuisance, and he wasn't right in the spirit. He's a pure demon. Everybody says, "Oh, he's a nice guy. He's a nice guy." I'm like, I don't give a shit. He's offensive, and I don't care for people like that. You know, and it ain't, you know, about just me personally, but it's just like, you know, he was an offensive to, you know, just me. Period. You know, you're overly zealous about some damn job. Don't bring that around me. All right. But regardless, this is the book of Luke 18. And I'm gonna start at verses. Let's start at verses 7. It says, "And should not the Most High avenge his own elect?" Okay, his own elect, which cry day and night unto him, though he bear along with them. Yeah, because, you know, we constantly sending up prayers through the Spirit and power Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai for the injustice that's being done on our people. You know, just in general, that's being done to Jake. You know, Jake get all types of hell coming from these other nations, man, and Jake is too reluctant to see it because they're blinded. Okay, but nonetheless, we cry day and night for the Lord to recompense our enemies. So this is just the beginning, brothers. And how about Shem Hawashah is gonna avenge you in due time, you know? And certain brothers, he comes through for immediately. Some brothers, you know, it takes time for things to get done, but it's all set up through the Spirit. But this was a strategic strike because, like I said, that one Jake, he stole my hoodie, and the Lord broke the nigga's foot. And do I feel bad for him? No, I don't. You know, because hey, he shouldn't have been taking people's shit, especially when I made an announcement. You know, they put it up on the coat rack. I didn't see it there. All of a sudden, a month later, he comes in with it, and I was coincidentally talking about it, and then all of a sudden, you know, this nigga got it on. So I confront him about it, and he wanted to play dumb, and I'm like, you know what, bro? Just keep the hoodie. And I left it at that. All right, but it says, "It should not the Most High avenge his own elect, which cry day and night unto him, though he bear along with them?" It says, "I tell you that he will avenge them speedily." And you got to understand that the Lord's time is different from our own, because the scriptures say that a day of the Lord is 1,000 years to us, is a day to the Most High. All right, so the time frame that Yahweh Bashim Yahweh comes through for us, it's different in this realm, but in the spiritual realm, it's immediate. You know, like, all right, I'm gonna judge this guy. Like Esau, he ain't been in power a whole damn day. He haven't. You know, because a day is 1,000 years. Esau ain't been in power 1,000 years. And when you add up his rulerships from the Greeks to the Romans up until this current day, because he's roughly been in power roughly 500-600 something years, you get close to that particular day. But he got to face 1,000 years of slavery, which that's a day. You know, 1,000 years, a whole day. And it says, "And I tell you that he will avenge them speedily. Nevertheless, when the Son of Man cometh, should he find faith on earth?" Right? Because this earth is gonna be horrible. Horrible is the end of an unrighteous generation. Okay? So let's go and get another precept here. This is the book of Sirach 25, and I'm gonna start at verses. Let's start at verses 7. It says, "There be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that have joy of his children, which Jake really do." You know, and it says, "And he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy." Okay, and that's one of our main prayers. Like I've heard Apostle Gavar state before, that hey, one main reason why we here is why we still alive is to see the downfall of this enemy and to teach the word, man. That's the only reason why we're alive. You know, Lord forbid he takes a brother out. You know, but even regardless of that, if you die in the faith, the scriptures go into who works do follow them. So understanding, man, to see this man fall, that's a glorious thing, and that's a reward. Like the scriptures say, the reward, we're going to trample our feet in the blood of the wicked. That's a reward, man. Okay? Seeing the downfall of people that wronged us, people that's wronged our nation, mainly this Edomite and this other and these heathens. That's a beautiful thing to see them down to the dust where they belong, because of the injustices and the tyranny and the slaveries they put on us. You know, it could be a boss at work that's been afflicting you, that's been giving you crazy hours, you know, been putting you on the most strenuous jobs, you know, making your life just sheer misery or sheer hell for no freaking reason. The Lord is going to see to that, man. The Lord is going to see to these men being judged. All right. And it says here, he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. which the enemies are the 2/3 of our own people, the other nations in predominantly Esau, Edom. Okay. Reward wicked. Yep, Psalms, what is this, 91? And I'm gonna start at verses 8. It says, only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. Okay, and what's the reward of the wicked? Destruction, judgment. Okay, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, bringing our enemies down, breaking them down to the shitter where they belong. Okay, and this is just but a few light judgments. You know, the guy ain't died, he just got his foot broke, but he's gonna be out of work for a while, and he just had a newborn baby a couple of months ago, so he's gonna need that money in order to take care of his family, though he may get workman's comp. But oftentimes that's not a lot of money that comes with that. So now, you know, he's being put in a bind. Why? Because you stole from a man of the Lord. Okay, I ain't know nothing about it. I seen him, I think I seen him Monday, but I didn't see him yesterday, so I'm assuming it happened Monday when I seen him, you know? And it was just something off about his spirit that day. And the Lord brought judgment. So call Allah Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. And it says, only with thy eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked, because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation. So there shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come near thy dwelling place. Okay, because we're gonna have our hedge of protection on us in the time to come. Apostle Gabar was going into a video that the brothers did out of Boston, and going into this woman, how feminism is not gonna save them in that day, because feminism is just it's like a fad at the time. You know, it's cute, it's probable for women at this particular time because they the ones that have the power. Like they go into this as a gynocracy, which is basically a society that worships women. Like they say, a democracy, which is people's rule. This is what they call a gynocracy, which Apostle Gabar broke it down, which is basically a rule for females, because the society caters to the feelings and the emotions of these wicked ass women. Okay, and a lot of you women have offended the men of the Lord personally, so this applies to you too. So if the Lord is jacking up crackpots that's doing little minuscule shit to us, how much more you demons out there that has offended the prophets, man? Whether you committed adultery on him, you took his children from him, you put him on child support, you got him locked up, you disrespected him verbally with your thoughts, with your gestures, with your mannerisms. All those is going to require a recompense in the times we coming in. And like Adama said, the elder brother Adama from Boston, he said, hey, when that day come, you know, you may roll up to a man of the Lord's doorstep and knock on the door of a very man that you dissed and talked shit about and looked at like he was the filth of the earth, that you may have to go to him. And the Lord gonna have that brother to send you on down the street like, nah, bitch, I remember you. Get the fuck out of here. And I've sensed a lot of rejection coming in the days we getting ready to enter into, man. Because, hey, brothers, if you pay attention in the spirit, a shift is happening. Okay, there's a paradigm shift of power, and people are starting to notice something different about us, man. You know, people are acting differently. They're reacting differently. It's to the point, man, I'm working on this job site. I'm hauling this shit in this truck, and this Edomite, I don't really care for him too much, but he came up to me. He was like, man, you know what? I'm going to hook your hose up, because he said, I know you don't like getting dirty. I know you don't like getting shit on you, which I don't. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, we working for this wastewater. We deal with wastewater for the city of Kansas City and stuff like that. So I'm hauling this stuff in this truck, man. And, you know, he was like, man, let me go and hook your hose up. He said, I got you, man. Don't worry about it. I know you don't want to get dirty. And he's been feeding my hose to this pit all goddamn day for the most part. You know what I'm saying? Because they know through the spirit that, hey, there's a change coming, man. And back in my mind, I'm like, you're just getting ready for your slavery, man. You know, you're getting ready to go down. So get a head start on it, you know. And hell, y'all let the devil pump it. Why not? Shit, he's going to be picking up shit in the kingdom anyway. Go on and get him a head start on his job, you know. Because these people subconsciously, man, they know, you know. And ain't nothing that we're doing outside of doing the work of the Lord. It's just the spirit that the Lord got on certain men at the time. And sooner than later, we all going to have that spirit on us, man. The Lord's will be of the elect. All right. One more precept and I'm going to end it there. Trouble. Yep, this is yep, 2 Thessalonians 1. And I'm going to start at verses 5. It says here, which is a manifestation or manifest token of the righteous judgment of the Most High. It says, that ye may be counted worthy of the kingdom of the Most High, for which ye also suffer, right? Because we're going through afflictions, as we, we're going through afflictions in our daily lives, whether it be in the body, the mind. Because I'm gonna do a lesson, Lord's will, here in a little bit, when I get a little downtime, that it's all in the mind, brothers. This is a battle of the mind. Everything is mental, man. From all the scoffers and the scorners, how you grow, how you see certain things, it's all mental. Okay, like we're our biggest enemies in this truth, man, is ourselves. Can't nobody get you out of the truth but you, man. Okay, for not taking the necessary precautions to do what you got to do. And it says here, seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. And if you go into tribulation, it's trouble. Okay, to recompense means to pay back. And it says, and to you who are troubled, rest with us, when the Lord Yahweh Shai shall be revealed from the heaven with his mighty angels. Okay, in flaming fire, taking vengeance on them that know not the Most High, and obey not the gospel of our Lord Yahweh Shai. So, hey, that's the 2/3. That's you other nations and the rest of you people. So anyway, with that, all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. And with that, shalom and a bar.